What's your name and what kind of group did you know and help with?
Don Landolphi. I'm 83 years old, and in about 58, a bunch of us got together. I'm trying to remember. That was the time of all the music coming out and all that bit. And there was Dickie Junior Sperano, Pete Catenacci. I'm not sure if Lou Sperano was involved, Junior Sperano's younger brother, Frank Pisano, maybe Lou Benji, Joe Messina, and Pete Catenacci. As you can tell, they were all Irish people. No Italians in that group at all. No, it was all, we were all individuals who were really, we were playing on different baseball teams together and against each other. And but we used to hang out at Richie's Candy Store on Avenue T between West 7th Street and West 8th Street. And one night we just said, oh, I don't know, maybe someone was harmonizing. I don't remember. It's a while back, 1958. And then we started putting words together for a song. And they said, what were you going to name it? So my nickname was Duffy. I said, why not make a song about Duffy? Duffy, Duffy, darling, I said. And they said, that's not bad. And that's how it got started, basically.
Perfect. And you said you didn't meet in high school, but on baseball teams.
Excuse me, what was
You
you?
guys met on baseball teams?
Oh,
Not in
we
high
were
school?
from the neighborhood, and we all played baseball. Sometimes we were on the same teams, and other times we weren't, because, I I was an average player. Then I got better, so I wanted to go on a better team. And Joe Messina played on Lafayette, and he ended up signing, and he went professional. Frank Pisano got a scholarship to Xavier High School, and he was very good. We played against each other in high school and college. I believe he went to Fordham. I think he played at Fordham, and I played at Brooklyn College. So we played, we played against each other. So there's a lot of give and take. I would say out of the lot of that group that was involved with the recording of the song, Joe Messina was the best player. Pete Catenacci was an outstanding catcher, but I don't think I think he went into the state troopers. There were other. They were from the group of Lafayette High School, where Joe Messina played with Kiki Ferrara. I think he might have been a freshman when Kiki was a senior or something like that. Kiki played for the Los Angeles Dodgers. Ron Salamini was another outstanding ball player, and he signed with the New York Yankees. He got a $100,000 bonus, and unfortunately, after the second season of playing, he got beamed, and he was never the same player after that. But Ronnie was outstanding. He and Joe Messina was probably the two best players from my era. Before that, there was Sandy Koufax, Ken Aspermonte, and all these guys. Benny Montalto. They were outstanding players from this one high school, Lafayette. I never went to Lafayette. I went to St. Michael's Diocesan High School, 4th Avenue and 43rd Street, because my mother said to me, you're not going to Lafayette, you'll get in trouble with the girls. So she sent me to an all-boys school, while my older brother and younger brother went to Lafayette, but I didn't. And I think that hurt me a little bit, because I think I could have developed my baseball skills better at Lafayette. But that was life, no big deal. Didn't hurt me in the long run.
Yeah, so I guess you mentioned that you guys all met at at that candy shop.
Yeah, Richie's Candy Store. Matter of fact, when I started college, I needed extra money, and I worked as a short order cook in the morning, starting at 6 o'clock in the morning, because I went to Brooklyn College, and that got a little bit too bad, too overburdened me, because after my freshman year, freshman semester, I didn't do too well in college. I was on the borderline of saying goodbye, and then I stopped, and things work out in the better way for me.
Cool. And you mentioned how you guys all kind of put your heads together and you guys wrote those two songs.
Yeah, that was it. We just sat down and, guys came up with different words and whatnot. And we said, well, let's see if it's how it sounds. And it sounded pretty good. And we went on from there and there and there. And that's how we built up the song. Matter of fact, when the song was recorded, Richie allowed us to put it in his jukebox in the candy store.
Yeah. Did it get a lot of play in the candy
Yeah,
shop?
it did. It got a lot of play. He said, hey, it's not bad. It's making me money. I don't know what they would do, but we laughed about it,
And I guess, did you know that those guys were going to go record it? And
Yes, I knew they were going to record it, and they went with the guys who had the better voices, let's say. I couldn't carry a tune.
Yeah. Do you remember anything about that experience? Did they talk about that?
Yeah. I forget where they went. I don't know whether they it's a long time ago, so I really don't remember specifics on it. But they told us, they told me when they were going to do it, and they were doing it, and I wasn't available even to go watch. And then afterwards they came back and they got the record and we would play it and whatnot.
Perfect. And then let me see. Yeah, after you guys made that record, did they do any shows at all?
No shows, no.
Yeah.
Not
just
that
for the fun of it?
Yep, just for the fun of it. No shows. They were trying, but nothing materialized. I don't have to tell you that. They didn't have an agent or anything like that, And I forget. I don't even remember how many copies were made of the recording. But they did send some out, but.
Did you get a copy when it came out?
No, because as I said, I don't remember how many they made, and the only one who I remembered had a copy was Pete Catenacci. That was the only one. I'm not sure if Joe Messina has one. Did you speak to Joe? No, he's down in Florida right now. He just left for the winter to spend time down in Florida. But I got to try to get the. Oh, is it coming off?
A little bit. If you want to move your hand out there. Oh, that's good. That's right. That's fine.
Okay. Maybe I got to call up Joe Messina, or even see if maybe call Mrs. Catenacci and maybe see if she'll. Yeah, but I don't have anything to play it on. It's the old 45s. Who the hell has those anymore? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool that you guys did that. And I guess in that area, do you remember any other groups that you kind of?
No, not
in
really.
That area?
No. Some guys used to sing on the corner, but not a regular thing. Everybody was doo-wopping and all that stuff. We didn't do. We were so wrapped up. Basically, most of us were all wrapped up in baseball. We weren't wrapped up into singing and music. It just, I don't know what made us do it that night, and we started and we did it. We completed it. But
seems like you guys had fun though with
no.
that song.
All right. Yeah, that was it.
Yeah, it's cool that it's about you too.
Well, we tried, that's all. What could I tell you? We tried to do something. But they were interesting guys. Again, I don't even know. Unfortunately, as we found out, Pete just passed away. I don't know. I know Lou is all right. Joe is all right. I'm not sure about Junior Sperano and his brother Louis, and Dominic Sperano, who was older than us, but he used to be the guy that would drive us around. He had the license in the car, and he was our chauffeur for wherever we went, And there was another guy involved. Oh, I forgot about him. He died very young. Frankie Grezzo, I believe his name. He was an outstanding player too. And I think he might have been in the group, but I don't think he went to sing. I don't think so. I don't think Frankie did. But unfortunately, he died unexpectedly at a very young age. Something with his intestinals and whatnot. Very sad.
That's pretty cool. I guess with the experience of them just kind of messing around at all, did they sing anything at the candy shop for fun? Or?
Well, yeah, at night, as long as Richie allowed us. If he was cloudy, he would kick us out. That was it, which was what we understood. All right, guys, enough, But Richie, and I forget, he ended up getting a partner. I don't remember his partner's name. But, that was like the meeting place, of a lot of people would go there at night, get a soda. Lime Ricky would probably people don't even know about lime rickeys and egg creams. Ever hear them? Lime rickey and egg creams? Yeah, that, you know, we go lime rickey and an egg cream and sit down there. And he had a grill and whatnot in the morning because the candy store was located right next to the Avenue T subway station. And that would take people on the Sea Beach Express right to the city. In other words, it was 2 stops from Coney Island, but going in the other way towards the city, you would take that, you know, you go Kings Highway, Bay Parkway, New Utrecht Avenue, and end up on 59th Street in the city. And then you would be able to take the 4th Avenue local to wherever you had, or stay on the 59th Street, stay on the Sea Beach Express because it would go right into 42nd Street. That was, you know, that. So people used to come in the morning and get an egg, toast, cereal, right now, and that's where, as I said previously, I was a short order cook for 1 semester in college there. You know, it made some extra money, or made money, period, you know.
Seemed like a great meeting space.
Oh, it was. I mean, everybody used to come up there. And you meet the girls at night, the boy, you know, and when it got too crowded, all right, outside, you know, and so we would hang around out near the station. There's the station right on Avenue T. We would just hang out, lean against the... Nothing... One thing I have to say, never did anyone do anything mischievous. You know, we didn't put graffiti on the station or make a mess. We just were there to have good social interaction. It was nice. I mean, it was a good part of growing up in Brooklyn at that time. It was really good.
Perfect. I guess... do you have anything else to say? Or?
No, not basically, you know, other than the fact that we used to go listen to the song on the jukebox, that's about it. You know, nothing really, as I said, nothing materialized out of it, you know. And trying to think. And then they neither did they want to try anything else. That was it, you know, that was the end of it right then and there. So it was, I don't think I'm offering you much other than, you know, what transpired, as you said, in 1968, right? 1958, you said, 1958. Wow. 58, I was still in high school, right? Actually, I had just graduated then, and I was starting college in the fall, right? Yeah, so that all took part before we all disappeared into different areas. Like Joe went to the pros, Pete, I believe, went to the state troopers, or he was going to go to the state troopers. Frank Pisano went to Fordham. Actually, I think he might have been a year behind me. He might have had another year of high school. And the other guys were working. Lou Sperano, Junior Sperano, they didn't go to college, I don't believe. No. As a matter of fact, I think they were involved in printing. They might have been involved in printing, yeah. So it was just, that's, you know, that was more or less the you might say the swan song. Because once I started college, I did see them, but not as often. They came to my wedding in '63, so the relationship did hang on for another 5 years, you know, but that was about it. Yeah, I got married young. I graduated Brooklyn in '62. My wife graduated St. John's University in '63, and we got married. You know, in those days, you got married young. You know, otherwise, the woman might be considered a spinster if she wasn't married after college. I don't know. But
well, even though it was a small part of your life, you know.
Yeah,
it sounds like you guys had a lot of fun.
Well, it was a small part of my life in terms of the music and whatnot, but as far as the other activities and being together, that extended a long time. Even after '58, playing baseball together was, you know, we competed either together or against each other, and those were the baseball days in Brooklyn. Parade grounds, Shore Parkway, Coney Island, they were all big leagues, you know, all big time.
Perfect. I guess, do Guess that should do it, right?
All right, I hope it helps a little bit with what you're doing. I mean, I appreciate you coming all the way out here. Can I give you something to eat or anything like that? Would you? Is your friend coming here and then he's going to go to Jersey?